Hey everybody, Mike from Me Trades here. Just wanted to do a daily recap of today. Today is February 13th, Monday, and so it's going to be very quick. I took two trades today. One of them was a loser, one of them was a winner. We actually netted over $1,000 in profit, and my trade idea that I had started off pretty well, honestly. Um, I mean, everything was kind of, we gapped down or gapped up, kind of came back down and kind of retraced the whole thing. So all I'm looking at is a 2000 tick chart. You can see where I ended up entering and getting out. My original idea was correct. Um, it's just when I got in a little bit too late on the first one. So the first one I really wanted to get into was right here and have it down, have my stop loss down here. Um, I got in late, just kind of let it ride, let it hit up. Well, it retracted quite a bit. Pullback was there. But the nice part is, that's when we started to get heavy into the entries here. We had a really great MACD crossover. We had a lot of buying power. And then the cumulative delta, it's not shown on here because I have it disconnected, but it was literally like nothing but green. So all good there. Now I had somebody ask what my settings were because I also used my order flow chart from Futures Analytica. So I'm going to pull that over real quick. I used it on a 15 range to kind of find out where order flow was going. I did switch up a little bit because I'm really more so keen up on the delta aspect of it, right? I want to see price move. I want to see delta move. So as far as that goes, let me pull up the indicators here. My settings right now I have it at 2 ticks per level. Normally I would have it at 1. Um, I went it back about 5 days, but this is where my minimum imbalance and my imbalance ratios are. So 125 difference on the buying and selling for the imbalance. Okay, I want to make sure that that's utilized quite a bit. Um, and my imbalance ratio is half. It's not a 1-to-1, it's half. So just by looking at that, like obviously when we're talking about order flow, it's going diagonal um, for a lot of these. So we're seeing some good imbalances. Obviously taking it here would have been a nice little profit there, but that was towards the end of the day and I was working. So hope that setting helps there. Now as far as what I have for the other ones, I have a 2000 tick chart. I also have a 5,000 tick chart. Um, there you can see the 5,000 kind of makes it a little bit more drawn out for yourself. But I have essentially a MACD with a setting of 5, 35, and 5. Kind of, I feel like it's pretty good as far as the monitoring goes. Balance of power, did it as a 21 period. Kind of really want to see who's gotten control of these bad boys. And then the cumulative delta is just cumulative delta. It's not going to do anything as far as that goes. You can't really change it. My EMAs that I have a 100 EMA, which is the gold line. I have a 50 EMA and I have a 21 EMA. The 21 to 50, what I've noticed is kind of a zone that either does really, really well as far as rejection level, like kind of gets in there and bounces back up and continues on, as you can see, kind of right in here, another area here and here. Um, so I've back tested it quite a bit, but that's an area that I just look at. I don't necessarily fully go off of it. Obviously, I got to have confluence in other areas, but that is something that I would highly take a look at if you are into indicators and things like that. Give you some more technical analysis. But overall, today, as you can see, I went ahead and scaled up on this last entry that I had for the day. I actually ended up going in at 4 contracts because I was very, very confident in what I was looking at. Everything about it seemed like a really great setup for me, and I felt like it was going to continue up there for at least a little bit. And we got in right around the 33. I wanted to be realistically a 10-point scout or a 10 point, and I was going to try to get in, right around the 5 as it was coming up and busting over that. I got in a little bit late when I added my contracts, but whatever have you. Got 6 contracts there for a profit on the day of over $1,000. Now, just in that particular trade, it was well over 2 grand, because this trade I ended up unfortunately losing, and ended up losing a grand, just a little over a grand. I think it was like 1,100 bucks on that one. But that's just something that I'm looking for. And obviously, this here was a key level for me. As soon as it got over it, took off like a banshee. Obviously, there was a little retest, but then boom, out the gate. Um, and then let me see. As you can see, I don't have my settings on right now. I don't have it on, but at least towards the end of the day, it started to climb up to that other area that I was looking at. So that's just a recap for today. Hope everybody's doing well. And again, happy Monday to you. So we will see you guys tomorrow for a nice little Tuesday. Have a great night.